So with 44 days to go in the presidential race, the race between Democrat Barack Obama, Republican John McCain, still too close to call. Some wild cards could make this race even wilder. Third-party presidential candidates Ralph Nader and Bob Barr will be on nearly all state ballots for the November general election. They could play the role of spoilers. Nader, who is running as an independent, is on the ballot in 45 states in the District of Columbia. That is 2 more states, actually, than he was on in 2000 when he won just over 2.5% of the vote. Also, many Democrats said cost the Democrats the election that year. As Green Party candidate, he was blamed by them for taking votes away from Al Gore and tilting the election in favor of George W. Bush. Now, Barr is the Libertarian Party candidate. He has made the ballot in 43 states. He's currently challenging decisions to leave him off in 5 others. The Real Clear Politics average has Nader and Barr together, drawing just over 3% of support in the polls. But Nader and Barr aren't the only third-party candidates on the ballots nationwide. Constitution Party nominee Chuck Baldwin is on 36 ballots. Former Democratic Congresswoman, now Green Party nominee Cynthia McKinney is now on 30 ballots. And Gloria Riva is on 11 ballots. She's the Socialism and Liberation Party nominee. There's a lot of them. A total of 23 names, other than Barack Obama and John McCain, will appear on some ballots nationwide. Charles Jay is one of those candidates hoping to steal a few votes for himself. The Boston Tea Party nominee is on 3 ballots, and he's not your ordinary candidate. The former boxing manager and announcer is making his second presidential run. 4 years ago, his running mate was Marilyn Chambers of 70s porn fame. Charles Jay joins us from Miami. First of all, Charles, explain the run 4 years ago with the porn star.
Well, I was nominated by a party called the Personal Choice Party, and by the way, I am their nominee again here in 2008. The party was on the ballot in one state, the state of Utah, and I called Marilyn and asked her if she was interested in being my running mate. And you know, obviously there was a publicity angle to it, but even more than that, Marilyn was a person that was symbolic in that she's been on the front lines of First Amendment battles, and you don't really get that out of a lot of candidates. And so she agreed to it. I'm happy for it, and we had some fun running the campaign. I mean, we got about 1 vote for every $1 we spent on the campaign, so it was certainly a cost-efficient campaign.
All right, but this is serious. You're actually running for president.
Sure. Seriously,
not as a joke, not to have fun.
Sure.
This is the Boston Tea Party. Tell me what this party's about.
Well, the Boston Tea Party is really a glorious celebration of people who advocate for the reduction of the size, scope, and power of government on all levels and for all purposes.
Isn't that what the Libertarian Party is about?
Well, I think what's happened here with the Libertarian Party is that, and once again, I did not come directly from the Libertarian Party to the Boston Tea Party, so I can't speak for everyone. But you know, what I've experienced is that the nomination of Bob Barr kind of split Libertarians in a sense, and that they see that as symbolic of the Libertarian Party kind of moving toward the right, especially on social issues, given some of the things from Barr's congressional record. And so a lot were dissatisfied with the Libertarian Party, and we've been happy that they've considered coming over to the Boston Tea Party, and we expect that that more will do that.
All right, Charles, quickly, what do you say to people out there who say, hey, come on, this is a joke, you're not serious, why are you doing this? Isn't this a waste of time and votes?
Well, it's not a waste of time or votes. Well, first of all, this gives an opportunity to express things that we feel need to be said. We need to talk about small government in this country. We need to talk about individual rights. We need to oppose corporate bailouts. We need to be able to tell the truth to voters in such a way that maybe the major party candidates are restricted. In many cases, they're governed by internal polling, and they'll adjust their dialogue to what the polls say. Okay. And so, you know, we're going to be able to talk about things like personal responsibility in this campaign. And without that, we're going to have these financial problems over and over and over again.
All right, Charles Jay is the Boston Tea Party nominee. Charles, thanks for your time. A deadly